Hello guys, hope you guys been well. Hope things are going good. Alfred once again here for Wakati Avenue, and today's topic will be the topic being rare. Being rare. This is it's inspired by, I've been listening to a lot of Nas, as we know this week. Nas has come out with a brand new album, King's Disease 2, and it's been on my playlist on my Spotify ever since it came out. I listened to King's Disease, the first King Disease. It was good. It's been also on my playlist, on my sessions, and in that King's Disease 2, Nas has a track called Rare. And I was thinking about this. Anybody can be rare, but it's very rare seeing someone who's rare. My whole perspective of being rare means that you are your own person. You're someone different from the rest. You're basically someone who has separated. You separated yourself from the pack. You may blend in, right? You may be with the society, be able to contribute, but your contribution is very unique to the market. Whatever value you bring to the market. Unfortunately, skills and knowledge abound, and they're very. You can get these very easily, but getting a unique twist into the skills, bringing a unique perspective into this rare, into the marketplace, bringing a brand new value into the marketplace is something that a lot cannot do. And so the only way you can usually do this is by bringing your own different way of doing things. And you can do this by being rare, being someone who's totally different. And when you differentiate yourself, don't get it twisted and try to be way too, what can I say, weird. People then become weird. They try so hard. Don't be a try hard. That's basically what I'm saying. Don't be really try to really differentiate yourself such that you become weird and you become out of place. Do it in a way such that society can embrace you, but not that embrace you in the form that they want, in a manner that you want. They should embrace you that, okay, this is me, whether you like it or not, but it's not far off from what society needs. If you're going to bring value, then let it be value not only to you but also to who you take it to, but so that they will embrace it more easily. So being rare, being unique, that's really up to you. An individual knows how they can be rare, how they can be much more unique, because who you want to be or what you want to achieve really is within you, right? So basically you become, and you can become who you want to be by really digging deep inside and really taking your knowledge, whatever you've learned, whatever you have within you, and then bringing those skills out, bringing that knowledge out such that it's your version, your perspective. And that's how because it's yours. You're not copying from anybody else. It's not a copy and paste sort of a situation. It's not a copy and paste value that you're bringing to the marketplace, right? But I must say, a lot of people do copy. They do take the exact thing as the original, right? But This should be at the time where you're learning. You can copy whoever. You can. A lot of things, inventions were copied. A lot of knowledge was copied, right? But then once you've copied that, make sure that after a while, right, now you refine it. There's nothing really wrong with copying. There's this saying that says, I kind of forgot it, but it goes by the manner of the best artists copy and something like that, right? But what they mean is that you may copy, but at the end of the day, as you refine your skills, you will have to differentiate yourself from that whatever you copied, right? So that now it's instead of being it an exact copy of whatever you've taken, it becomes your twist, and that's the you. That's what you're now bringing to the marketplace. Now, if people are gonna accept it, or if they're not, then all that depends, because not everybody will like what you bring, not everybody will embrace, which means that you may have to work harder, or may have to bring more. You may have to like twerk it a bit, tweak it a bit rather, and then just to see if it will bring more value to people, right? So bring a new perspective, a rare perspective. This takes time. It's a long-term game. Because as anybody knows, any skills worth learning, right, becomes refined in time. With time, that's when it becomes refined. You can't just learn a skill at one time and all of a sudden you're good at it. Yes, there are those who are born with innate skills that bring them prosperous endeavors at the end of the day, but they still have to bring in other things so that they support those skills, right? And they also have support. They also have people who trust them, who trust in them. They also trust in themselves. And then at the end of the day, they bring what is needed into the market. But all in all, for you to be rare means that you trust in yourself. Means that you trust in your skills. Trust in whatever you're bringing, and even if it's kind of weird, I know I'm contradicting myself. I'm saying it should not be that weird, but it should be in a way that it's acceptable. Don't go overboard with the weirdness, right? If you believe that it's way too weird, it's best to ask around, ask people, hey, what do you think about what I'm talking about, maybe, or what do you think about what I've created here? People then give you enough perspective. Make sure you talk to the right people who will give you a unique perspective that you trust. Because some people may just want to make you happy, and even if the thing you're bringing to them, you were asking for an honest advice, but they don't like it, but so they don't want to hurt your feelings, right? So they'll tell you what you want to hear. Ask people who you think will be honest. Even people who you think they don't like you, right? Especially people who don't like you, they'll probably tell you their honest opinion because they don't like you anyway. So that's the weird part, right? So don't go overboard with the weird. Don't try to totally differentiate. Have a balance, right? Make sure that it's not way too off, and make sure it resonates with people. People can understand you. People can understand what you're bringing, your skills. If you're gonna write a book, there's definitely people who are gonna read it, and because you've got something to say. But depending if it's a niche book that you're targeting, then it's okay. You can be as weird as you want. But if you're targeting a mass appeal, if you want to appeal to the masses, right? You know that you have something that will change, or that should change the masses. Then try and be as relatable as possible, but in your unique way, in a way that people will say, okay, I really feel this, I really understand this, I'm understanding this guy, right? So all this should be your own unique twist. That's being rare, A lot of artists are just you can see that a lot of artists these days they're just a copy and that's a copy and paste of other bigger artists, you know, or artists that came before them. And it's not because these guys don't have skills. They really do have skills, but you should watch out for whoever inspires you or whoever motivates you. It's good to be motivated or inspired by someone, but at the end of the day, you have to branch out of that person's shadow or that person's inspiration. You know, inspiration is a spirit, right? So that person has put in you a certain spirit, and then you're motivated or you're inspired to do what the person you think is doing. So that spirit then should be incorporated into your own spirit and should grow to you, who you are, and it should differentiate from whoever inspired you. And that's when you become rare. Otherwise, you just be a copy of whoever inspired you or whoever you look up to, right? And this is why a lot of artists, a lot of entertainers, or a lot of people who try and emulate famous people or emulate people who are in a big positions. This is the predicament that they usually find themselves. They're unable to separate their skills, to separate their message from whoever inspired them. But at times, you can do this because if you have that message, you keep on refining your message. You know who your target audience is, who you want to speak to, why you're speaking it, why you're doing it. Then definitely you're going to be rare and differentiate yourself. We can see this a lot of artists. For example, maybe I don't know what artist can I give as an example. Top of the head, not now. I cannot because I'm just recording this freestyle. I'm not. This is not scripted. But we all know some artists who sound the same, right? Who just sound like the next artist, who sound like an artist who blew up maybe before them. We all know those kind of artists. We all know entertainers that sound the same. So I can't think of any at the top of my head right now, but I'm sure if you're someone who listen to music, for example, who watches a lot of entertainment, you can come up with a lot of examples of these sort of situations. But that's my message for today. Be rare, be unique, be someone who is totally different, but also at the same time you should resonate with the audience that you intend to engage with, so that you can be fully understood by them, and once you're understood by a few people, then the masses will definitely be curious to know who you are, and then you're now bringing value to the market, to whatever your skills take you, right? Then at least you'll be on your way to your purpose, on your way to your vision. So being rare, it's a tough thing because, like I said before, you gotta differentiate yourself. You gotta separate yourself, and in a way that your message is really yours. You know, you're not more of a messenger, but you are someone who is the author of the message. You're the writer. You're someone who is the authority of that message, rather. So yeah, I hope this is well understood. This is Alfred again for Wakati Avenue, saying be rare, be unique, bring a unique perspective, differentiate yourself from the pack, so that people won't lump you alongside or just throw you out as somebody who's just trying to copy and paste whatever or whoever has inspired you. Be inspired though, be motivated, listen to those people, but make sure your message is differentiated from them. It's your own perspective. Anyway, that's about it for today. As per usual, Alfred from your Wakati Avenue and more knowledge to you.